Greetings from South Korea. I am Arirang News AI anchor. Here is the news making headlines today. President Lee Jae-myung was officially welcomed by his Turkish counterpart on Monday at the presidential palace in Ankara for a two-day state visit. President Lee is the first South Korean leader in 13 years to travel to Türkiye for a state visit. And cooperation on the defense industry, nuclear energy, and biohealth topped the agenda. Other areas of focus were cooperation on infrastructure, AI, and culture, as well as the resumption of a joint economic committee between the two countries. Regional security was also addressed. Lee vowed to bolster Korea's humanitarian assistance to help resolve issues regarding Syrian refugees in Turkey. Consumer sentiment has climbed to its highest level in 8 years. According to the Bank of Korea's latest consumer survey released on Tuesday, the composite consumer sentiment index for November rose to 112.4, up 2.6 points from October. The index had declined for 2 straight months in September and October, but rebounded in November, reaching its strongest level since November 2017. A Bank of Korea official said the improvement reflects optimism following the Korea-US tariff agreement and stronger than expected third-quarter GDP growth. U.S. President Donald Trump has agreed to visit Beijing in April and has invited China's Xi for a state visit to the U.S. later next year. The White House confirmed that the offer was made during a telephone call between the two leaders on Monday morning, during which they discussed a wide range of bilateral issues and ongoing geopolitical challenges. Among the topics were China's subdued purchases of American soybeans, the war in Ukraine, and rising tensions over Taiwan. The latest call comes several weeks after the two leaders held a summit in South Korea. President Trump also confirmed that he has invited President Xi for a formal state visit to the United States. Japanese Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi had a phone conversation with U.S. President Donald Trump on Tuesday, just hours after the latter held talks with Chinese leader Xi Jinping. The call was held at Trump's request, and the two leaders exchanged a wide range of views on strengthening the Japan-U.S. alliance and the situation and challenges the Indo-Pacific region is facing. President Trump explained the current state of U.S.-China relations, Takaichi said, including last night's phone call between Trump and Xi. However, she did not give details on whether they discussed China-Japan tensions sparked by her remarks regarding possible involvement in a Taiwan contingency. Following Sunday's meeting in Geneva, U.S. and Ukrainian officials say they have now reworked their original peace proposal into what both sides describe as a refined framework. The White House says only a couple of disagreements remain, while Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said Monday the updated plan now includes correct elements and that the list of steps to end the war has become more workable. He stressed that the most sensitive issues, including long-term security guarantees, will be handled directly with Washington. That is all from me today. Thank you for watching.